everyone, welcome to Outdoors with Squatch. As you can see, I am not Mr. Squatch. We've got his brand new, I should say our brand new WoodMax FM96H Flail Mower. I've got the instruction manual. Mr. Squatch does not believe in using manuals, but I will have it here so when he's trying to figure out what goes to what and having it fit, I can tell him where it goes. He'll tell me it doesn't. I'll tell him where it goes. He'll tell me it doesn't. Then I'll show him a picture, and then we'll be good.
Really?
Yeah, really.
All right, in all fairness, who uses manuals? I mean, honestly. This, guys, is indeed an FM96H Flail Mower from WoodMax. It's an anniversary gift from my beautiful wife, Mrs. Squatch, Lisa. So, fun little trip. We went out to Bar Harbor, Maine for our anniversary.
We did.
Had a good time. I was on the wait list for this, guys, for like 9 months. And it just so happened we landed, was it in Bangor, Maine?
Chicago.
Chicago, yeah. And I got an email saying, hey, we got a limited number in stock. If you want one, now's your shot. They weren't going to update the website to show any of them in stock because they had enough people on the wait list. They were confident they'd fulfill it. And sure enough, they did. It never went live on their website or for sale. But here it is. She's beautiful. Only color option was orange. I'm cool with that. I don't care. You can't get it in a pretty New Holland blue anyway, right? So, but it came in a nice.
Okay.
It's okay. My wife, yeah, the school she went to, their theme colors were orange and blue, so she's pretty excited about that, I'd say. But it came all crated up in a metal crate. They dropped it off at my work for me, and we were able to load it in my pickup truck. We took the outside steel crate off of it already, guys, so I didn't figure we'd bore you with that. What we have left to do, though, is we've got to undo the PTO shaft here, hook up the hydraulic lines, and also hook up the mount for the 3-point right here. So we're going to tinker with that real quick. Hopefully it doesn't take too horribly long. If I knew what I did with my utility knife, it'd go even quicker. Oh, dither, you got that, baby? Why don't you have the utility knife? Is it in your instruction manual?
You said you were going to get it earlier.
Yeah, I did get it earlier. What I did with it, I don't know.
This is what I'm talking about. This is why I'm here.
But I can tell you it's not on the floor of the tractor. Gotta be over here. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Miss Squatch!
Yeah.
Found the knife. It's right where I put it. Ow. Or just an open end wrench actually be better yet. I think it's bigger than that. Is it 3/4 inch? It's not 3/4 inch either.
Alright, it said we needed a 3/4 inch, a 1/2 inch, and an 8mm Allen wrench. That's all it says.
So the instructions, guys, say you need a 3/4 inch, which is here, a 1/2 inch, which is here, and guess what? 1/2 inch is too small, 3/4 is way too big.
So the instruction manual says all you'll need is a 3/4 inch wrench and a 1/2 inch wrench. But for these bolts, you're going to need a 5/8 wrench. Just a little FYI in case you ever buy one of these.
Instruction manual. Yes. It's always right. Beautiful Miss Squatch gonna hold this up for me here. We're we're gonna cheat a little bit here, guys. I don't know why I can't get my meat hooks in here. Sometimes having big hands, you guys, is no fun. My hands are long and gangly. My dad, back when he was working, right up till he was probably 75 or 80 years old, you guys, he had bear paws for mitts. I mean, that man's hands were strong. He worked at General Motors as a press operator. And so he retired out of there in, what, 1990, I think it was, after 40.3 years of service. And he worked back in the day when cars were actually built out of steel. And he would do fenders and doors and you know, rocker panels and things like that. And back in those days, you would grab a big sheet of steel, you'd yank it up, and you'd sling it over to the press, slide it in, press it, pull it out, hang it, you know. And it was very physical. You go into those places now and it's all suction cups or metal, you know, magnets. Nobody lifts anything anymore. But that man had hands on him. I mean, his hands were wide and strong. And I'll remember as a kid, my dad holding my hand. And I always felt like a midget, you know. And even as an adult, right up until he was... I'm blessed to still have my father. He just turned 95 in June. But his hands, until the last few years, are always broad and strong. Obviously, with age, guys, you lose some of that, right? But I'll never forget that man's hands. I'll also tell you this much. You ticked him off and he grabbed you with those meat hooks, you knew it. So we got one more here, Mrs. Squatch, and of course, it's the one I can't get to.
Do you want me to help you?
Nope, I got it. That should be it right there.
All right. All right. Part one done.
Okay. So I guess next is routing the hydraulic lines. And I think we need the 3/4 inch for that. Guys, look at this. That's pretty close in length there. That's good, right? Yeah. I think that's good, Mrs. Squatch.
Awesome.
Yeah, so what you go ahead and tell me what your owner's manual is telling us to do here.
That's the score.
The PTO shaft maybe hooks here.
The corresponding.
Where are we at here? Let's look at step number what? What are we?
We're at 9.
Okay. Corresponding couplings that are required for your tractor to the end of each one. Okay, so now we got to put the couplers on the end here, guys. I don't have any pipe dope. Man, I wish I did. You know what? I got that thread tape. We'll just use that. You got that in there?
Yep, right here.
So, let's see. That's good. I think I'd prefer to use pipe dope, guys. I don't have any, so we're just going to go with the old vinyl tape. What's so funny, Mrs. Squatch? She's playing with the camera, you guys.
My camera skills aren't the greatest.
They're not?
No. I don't know if you know this or not.
No, I don't. We'll go a few wraps around here, guys, with this stuff. I've used it plenty of times. It works. Some guys be like, yeah, you ain't got to use pipe dope. Yeah, you should probably, maybe. I don't know. What do you think, Mrs. Squatch? Is it necessary?
I think if it works, it works.
There you go. I like that. So, you guys, I like these flat face couplers versus the standard ag couplers. The primary thing with me is they just don't leak. You know, you hook a regular common, as you know, if you have a tractor ag fittings up, you tend to leak a lot of hydraulic fluid when you attach and unattach them. And flat face couplers are just a little better in that regard. You don't get the spillage, if you will, right? I know on the back of my tractor with the regular ag fittings, and I disconnect those, that thing drains quite a bit of fluid out. Quite a bit of hydraulic fluid. Now, I do know, and it runs down the back of your tractor, and of course it gets covered in dust. You're gonna say, crap, you gotta wash it constantly. Not that I've washed my tractor in how long, Lise? It's been a while, guys.
Trick question.
It needs a bath. She needs a bath pad. I'll give her one. Mrs. Squatch, I need my ginormous wrenches. I think if you look inside the tractor, you'll find a big black handled. I'll go get it. Nope, you stay right there. Now, Mrs. Squatch, I don't show many people my big tool, but I'll show you.
Seen it.
Look at that one, guys, huh? Well, that's what you get for being a wise girl, Mrs. Squatch. Are you okay? she ran into the fork, guys. Mrs. Squatch, are you okay?
I'll live.
So, could you hold this for me or not?
Yep.
You're fine. It's good.
Nope, let me hold it.
No, I got to get this adjusted, Mrs. Squatch. Here we go. Look at that. Okay, guys. Yeah, this is a nice. You Crest. Everyone needs one of these. That's a big adjustable wrench right there. Just for such an occasion. Oh, it's always so easy. I love adjustable wrenches. They're so adjustable. A dumb thing. I just had it on there too, and it fit like a glove. Holy mackerel. I think we're good right there, guys. Maybe get a little further out on this one. That's good. Again, if we get leaks, we tighten them down, right? Mrs. Squatch, could you hold my hose?
Sure.
Thank you. Right there's good. Problem with having a tool this big, guys, when you go to wield it, it can be a challenge. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's so much better. Here, Mrs. Squatch, we'll just let the hose drop this way. And I'll get a new bite on it here. Okay, just like that. And we will crank her a little more. Okay, you ready? Mm-hmm. That's as good as it's gonna get. So, we got our flat face couplers on there now.
Alright, now it says we
We'll put my wrenches back in my tractor. Okay, what's it telling us? It's getting dark.
Place the mower on level ground.
Uh-oh. Are we to that point, Mrs. Squatch? No, we gotta put gear oil in this thing yet.
Yes. It says place the mower on level ground. Remove the PTO shield cover by removing the two.
So we gotta take these bolts out, right, on each side. You want to find the right wrench for that, Mrs.
That's
Squatch?
the 1/2 inch. Cool.
So why don't you just take that off? So we got to take the shield for the PTO shaft off, guys, to get to the level indicator, basically. So we fill it with gear lube up till that point, right? Once it starts running out of that hole, then we know it's full. Guys, we might just have to suspend operations tonight, and I apologize for that. This might be a 2-day affair. I hate to say it, but we're messing with black things, and it's almost dark. This is really exasperating to me. I wish I could get out of work at a decent hour. Ay. Never ends. But we'll see what we can do. Maybe we get the gearbox filled tonight, guys. And then, yeah. Tomorrow in the daylight, hopefully we can proceed on. That's perfect. Thank you, Mrs. Squatch. Let's see.
You need me to hold?
We just want to make sure we're... Nope, and look at that. See, I'm blind. I was looking at the wrong thing, I think. No, I'm not. That's it. So this here, you guys probably can't see it. This is our drain, and this is our sight level indicator right here, I do believe. So you got to take the PTO shaft guard off to access these two things. So, Mrs. Squatch, what millimeter wrench did it say we needed?
It said 3/4. To me, it still looks like a 5/8.
Allen wrench.
Oh, that one. 8.
It looks like this one to me. That's what it looks like. We'll see if I'm right. What did it say it was? 8 millimeter?
Uh-huh.
Well, we're gonna find out, aren't we? What do you think, Mrs. Squatch? We gotta take that big honker out of there to get to this.
Just gonna pray something's right.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if they're lying or they're telling the truth. We're gonna find out. Oh my goodness, look at that. It fits! It's a blooming miracle, you guys. Oh, and it's on there too. Shnikey. I need my long-handled ones, and unfortunately, you guys, those are in storage. So we'll just get a little mechanical advantage the old school way here, right? There we go. She's coming loose, guys. You know what, Mrs. Squatch?
Huh.
I think we call it for the night. What do you think?
Yeah, it's getting pretty dark out here.
I mean, it is dark. This is so ridiculous. I got grease on my finger. There, that's
Awesome.
loose. So it's loose for tomorrow. Hey guys, look at this. We got the Flail Mower all mounted up. Mrs. Squatch wasn't able to help me, unfortunately, and I got kind of impatient. I was going to film all this mess going on here, but I just, I didn't have a ton of time here to do it. So I just grabbed the wrenches and went to town. Put some Lucas Oil 7590 synthetic gear lube in the gearbox here. Did that. You saw me route the hydraulic lines. I got the PTO shaft mounted. That, fortunately, I didn't have to size. I've got about an inch in full when it's fully retracted, where I've got about an inch of clearance. So I didn't have to shorten that up at all. We're in good shape there. I did get the flat face couplers mounted on the hoses here. I believe you saw that. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, regardless, it's mounted. It's ready to rock and roll. We're going to head on out back. Trying to think if there's anything else I should point out to you guys other than that. I don't think so. So let's, without further ado, let's see if this thing will cut some grass, huh? there you go, guys. And wouldn't you know it, Mrs. Squatch and I flirt with darkness again.
Yep.
It is dark, actually. Thankfully for these LED lights, or we'd be in the dark. Woodmax FM 96H performed really well, guys. What you say, Mrs. Squatch?
It did. It
Made
did.
it leaves a really nice cut. It really did well. I'm impressed. I'm very pleased with it. We have it on the middle setting right now. I think it's probably cutting about 3 inches tall right now, the grass. But it did well. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, me too.
Did tinker with the side shift option a ton. But yeah, I mean, just a quick little mow, guys. We got more grass we could mow out back here, but yeah, it's too dark.
Yeah.
At least too dark to film it. But I don't know, Miss Squatch, you got anything you'd like to say about this mower?
It'll make life easier.
Making life easier, guys. That's what it's about, right?
Right.
I think it's been a long time coming. I've been wanting this since I bought my tractor. And been mowing a little John Deere rider for too long. Sick of it. Much nicer. Air-conditioned cab, stereo, bopping. 8-foot wide cut. I mean, it'll come in handy. So I'm happy with that. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Outdoors of the Squatch. Kind of cobbled together over a couple of nights. I apologize for that, but it is what it is. You got to see the thing in action. I think, Mrs. Squatch, there'll be plenty of this to come, right?
Yep.
We're gonna have lots to mow, guys. A lot. The grass back here in this particular field, this field was farmed when I was a child. It's got great soil content, and I mean the grass grows like wildfire. If we get any kind of rain, look out. So it'll be back here a lot. You'll see it in the future episodes. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and thank you for following along. If you wouldn't mind clicking like, subscribe, share it with your friends, family if you'd like. We'd really appreciate it. Kind of get that content out there a bit. Hate saying that every time, but fact of the matter is, if you don't hit that like button, nobody sees the videos. So you wouldn't want the beautiful Mrs. Squatch going through all this torture for nothing, would you? What do you think, Mrs. Squatch? What should they do?
Stay happy out there.
You should stay happy out there, guys, and until next time.